What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Yo, we here, family. GSGang, what's good? This has been a minute. I've been waiting on this album. Honestly, since I became a fan of Payper, I really wanted to do a whole album review for him ever since I became locked in. You know what I'm saying? So a couple things to get into this. Number one, I planned on doing a day of album drop reaction release. Payper actually was super dope and sent me over the album ahead of time so I'd have a chance to react to it and get it done the same day to help promo. One reason or another, my life came into play, and I didn't record it all last week, so I didn't get a chance to. This is my first chance. You guys check the channel. It's my first chance to record in over a week. First thing I'm popping on is that flat talk only. Come on, baby. We're going to do it. All 9 tracks we're going to do, 1 to 10 each of them. Give me your totals after each one. I'll try and prompt you guys to put your scores down in the comments below. Run the comments section up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely run the numbers up. We want to get him as much promo for this as possible. Unless it's trash. Hey, we keep it 100 here. Unless it's trash while we're going through. Then you can just say that. But I highly doubt it, dog. I highly doubt it. Let's do some predictions. Number one, I'm expecting at least one classic Payper Corleone track. Give me the dime. You know what I'm saying? Give me the boss status shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. That's probably going to be flat talk only. Right? If I had to guess. Based on title alone. What I want to see though is I want to see him tap into that difficult bag. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him getting that emotional shit. Let him show that he's not a one-trick pony. That's one of my favorite things I love about Payper. Anytime I hear people talk about him, right, it always sounds so one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, I've heard a whole lot of different bags from this cat listening to him, and I feel like you don't get enough attention for those. I'm hoping we get at least one of them on here. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Before we do me a favor. Run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. Let's go. It's time to feast. Flat talk only, you know the fucking vibes. Oof. Alright, let's go. Flat talk only is the first one too. Let's get it.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one.
That's how you start an album too. Let's go.
You ain't too, you crazy for this one.
Love, lifestyle lavish, Corleone the baddest.
I just realized what he needs. I just realized it. He needs an iconic ad-lib. That's what he's missing. He needs the Jadakiss laugh. He needs the MI coin flip. I need there to be a Payper ad-lib that's just unanimous amongst all the fans. We gotta work on that. I'm sorry. Let's go back. I just thought about that. Like, it would have been perfect right before you started rapping. We'd have got that.
Love, lifestyle lavish, Corleone the baddest. Money jeans, I custom made the jacket. Bad bitch magnet, cause it's there in traffic. Soon as I hopped in, cameras begin flashing.
Stop. Let's go. Look. This is what I wanted, but chill. Do you know how much the reactors and YouTubers and shit like that can run with this? Because we get all the custom merch and shit, yo. Custom, come on, man. Alright, let me stop geeking. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now. Let's go.
Lifestyle lavish, Corleone the baddest. Money jeans, I custom made the jacket. Bad bitch magnet, cause it's there in traffic. Soon as I hopped in, cameras begin flashing. I see the pic, is there a need for a caption? I think not, your sense of fashion embarrassing. What? We get invited to parties, we do the Versace, smelling of Roberto Cavalli. Whoa! If we drive it, it's really yours, we not chauffeurs. Dedicated with...
Here's the thing to point out right now. I get that luxury rap's not for everybody, but it's not for me. There's only a few. You gotta have the swag to go along with luxury rap for it to mean anything. I'm dead serious. Like, if you gotta be able to sell it. You gotta have a little oomph, a little stank on your speech when you're trying to give off some type of luxury rap shit, or just don't hit, or you're just naming brands. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. He does it really, really well. But what I want you to focus on is the comfortability of him on this beat. Right? This is the sound of an artist in their element. Like, there's not a sense of tension. There's not a sense of I gotta force this bar to race up to the beat. Like, listen to how just like effortless he is on this. This is him in his element. I like this shit. We're gonna bring it back. Fuck you, it's my channel. This is gonna be a lot of that. You might as well just stop now if you don't like pullbacks. Let's go.
We get invited to parties, we do the Versace, smelling of Roberto Cavalli. Whoa! If we drive it, it's really yours, we not chauffeurs. Dedicated with passion, baby, we not jokers. 4 niggas before 40s, did not sober. Took losses through it all, never lost focus. Kept it moving and recruited all the top soldiers. Now it's dinner meetings with pot smokers and stockbrokers. Financial advice to help the stocks grow up. Paperworks get reviewed by a smart lawyer.
Have you ever felt lost and lonely?
Got the best flow in the
Know you lost your way.
Nobody.
Crazy for this one.
If it makes you feel better, there are millions of people.
This is a dope intro. This is a good intro. This is a good intro song. I like this. He's letting it breathe a little bit on the beat too. I feel like this gets lost a lot, especially with a lot of the modern hip-hop songs that we listen to. A lot of it is like every second filled with some type of commercial TikTok moment, blah blah blah. There's not too many tracks. Like, you guys see it if you guys watch the channel. I like to point that shit out. When they let it breathe for a little bit, think about what the fuck I just said. I see you, my guy.
What? Miss who? No feelings, just miss calls and miss flights. Get bras and that's cause we live life like kings, and we the reason they get hype. Made 7 figures, but I was up for 6 nights. No sleep. If I don't hustle, I don't heat all week. I ran the corners on both feet, I'm low key. Never seen who could coach me, you know Pete. I've been about it since 03. Whoa. Turn next when they see us to Jesus. Glory to Jesus for the re-up. I sing much. If he came, I fought it. And if I like it, it was chump change, I bought it. I'm all you aspire to be. Don't talk to me about work, you retire to me. I always kept track of the numbers. Trafficante is true. I broke bread with the plugs and the runners.
Have you ever felt lost and
This is fire.
lonely? And know you lost your way.
You ain't too crazy for this one.
If it makes you feel
Good fade. Good fade to the end. Yo, this was a solid track. If this is the quality of the rest of the album, I think he's got one. I think he caught one with this, dog. I really do. Down in the comments, let me know. Let me know if you guys are feeling this. Try to explain it a little bit too. Don't just give me your scores. Give me why. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I'm thinking about this one. For me, this is number 1 is your flagship song, right? This should be your commercial track. This got to be viable to go on the airwaves, right? This is the one that's pushing. It's named after the album, everything like that. As far as the production quality, absolutely perfect. The bars, the flows, the feel, the vibe, the gulliness of it. This is a 10 out of 10, dog. This is a 10. This is what 10 look like when it's your commercial track. When it's your one that you're pushing to the forefront. You feel me? Yeah. I like this. I wonder how we're gonna score this stuff too. Payper's one of those ones too, like, I feel like everybody that listens to him has to respect him at some point. So like, I feel like this is not one album review I'm gonna get a lot of pushback for. Takes a lot of the tension off, and it's like, you know what? I think everyone's gonna enjoy this shit, not just me. Let's go. All right, second track up. Dior and Gucci. Looks like some more. This is what I thought Fly Talk Only was gonna be. The Dior and Gucci to me, this was the luxury rap. This was the commercial John to push. So let's see where we decide to go with this. I could just be all off based on the titles of the songs. Let's go.
You know who? It's the Dawn in 22K Global. What we doing?
I'm gonna die on the hill that he needs an ad-lib drop in the beginning of the songs. I'm gonna die because now every time I'm listening for it and I don't know what it is. We need to work on that. We need to work on that.
I'm in the Christian Dior.
I'm in the Christian Dior.
Don't be, I'm rockin' the Gucci.
Lil' mama, she bad.
Same time my nigga Shabuji.
Bobby on the move. Woo, walk with the crew. Gang, outfit all blue like Tukey. I'm in the Christian Dior.
Don't be, I'm rockin' the Gucci.
Lil' mama, she bad.
I'm not fucking with the production on this. Distortion on the vocal track is a little bit much.
Same time my nigga Shabuji.
Bobby on the move.
They do a good job with create, and now it might just be for the hook too. It might not be on the entire track. But they do a good job of creating ambience with it. It's not for me, but I can see this being like, it's got that kind of drowned out club vibe that's kind of going with it. I'm old and wise, dog. I'm not in the clubs. You're not gonna see me listening to this shit. So I might not be the target audience for this one. But that's the vibe that this is giving me.
I'm rockin' a Gucci.
Lil' mama, she bad.
Same time, my nigga, she bougie.
Bobby on the move. What you gonna do? Move up with the crew. Hey, gay. Outfit all blue like Tuki.
I don't seek no fame, no fame. I'm about the money, steady at the top of my game. Always stay in my lane. Been minding my business since the 88, yeah. I'm rockin' the Gucci, still rockin' the Louis. I'm mixing designers, I'm feeling like Tucci. A bitch on my ditty, she suckin' the slipper. You know I would do it, you know we ain't playing. I'm from the South. My niggas are wild now.
Alright, so this is 22K the Clout Guide. I had to go down to the comments or the description to see this. So this is 22K the Clout Guide. I didn't know there was a feature on this. I'll check the rest of them before we get started. Bring it back.
Always stay in my lane. Been minding my business since the 88, yeah. I'm rockin' the Gucci, still rockin' the Louis. I'm mixing designers, I'm feeling like Tucci. A bitch on my ditty, she suckin' the slipper. You know I would do it, you know we ain't playing. I'm from the South. My niggas are wildin' now.
Niggas is wildin' now.
We blow it again, cause you know the vibes.
You run out of luck. We run down, we ain't spinning the block 5-year foreign. We ain't never getting cool with the ops. Sun shake, then we moving the pops. Why yourself? She I look like GT. Carry me play, homie, you get shot. I'm the truth, so who casting? True religion, blue flagging. Heard they beefing in the locker room because the team got a new captain. Dinner meetings with the mafia. Catfish or tilapia. Oh, you wanna be great, so go ahead, what's Let's go.
Yo, dog.
What's poppin'?
These boys.
There's a lot going on with this. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. The engineering on this, I like the neurodivergent jaunt going from one headset to the opposite with some of the ad-libs and shit like that. It adds layers to it. It does feel a little disorganized. That's the best way I can describe it. It seems a little unthought out. It doesn't, you know what I mean? And this is all production stuff though. That's pointed out. I haven't even really been able to like dig into the guts of both of their verses and everything like that. I like the back and forth they're doing and shit like that. Like normally those are all the elements that stand out to me. But the production on this one is killing me a little bit.
Ain't nowhere fast.
Oh boy, he got drop, but he gon' need gas. Slide by, and I don't need pass. We ain't fall, man, we got class. They gon' re-up with the back pass. Now let's see who gon' laugh last. I'm in the Christian Dior.
Don't be, I'm rockin' a Gucci.
Lil' mama, she bad.
Same time, my nigga, she bougie.
And it gives me like the songs you made on your high school computer type vibes. Listen, like the audio quality. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't sound like a AAA studio type track to me. As far as like the catchiness of it and shit like that goes, I can see the cats that are into trap liking this a lot more. Remember, I don't really listen to trap like that. Like that's not my vibe. But that's what I'm saying. This is more like that club, deep trap type vibes that I'm getting from the beat and everything like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this one. We still got another minute left.
I be on the move. Woo up with the crew. Gang. Outfit all blue like Tuki. I'm in the Christian Dior.
Don't be, I'm rockin' a Gucci.
Lil' mama, she bad.
Same time, my nigga, she bougie.
Bobby on the move. Woo walk with the crew. Gang. Outfit all blue like Tuki. Dawn in 22K.
Like that, man. Movie references and shit like that always go well in the comment sections and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can see y'all fucking with this one. I think this is gonna definitely be a preference music snob versus a casual listener type thing. Listen to this beat though. Like this beat is actually fire. It's giving me like warrior vibes and shit like that. Like this sound like the shit that played in the Coliseum as motherfuckers are walking out. Just looking up and shit in the crowd. Alright, in the comments, it was a good fade. In the comments, 1 to 10, what do you got? What do you got before I do it? I'm gonna be an asshole on this one. This is like a 5 for me, Doug. This is like a 5 out of 10. But I will put that it's the things that I pointed out, if they don't bother you, if you're like, nah, you're crazy. This, like, I'm also on the headphones, right? This type of music might bang way different on, like, speakers in a club, because that's kind of what it's designed for and shit like that, too. You always got to take these things into consideration, you know what I'm saying, as far as the setting and shit like that. But yeah, for me, it's like a 5 out of 10. I have no interest in running that one back, I'll be honest with you. As far as 22K, the Clout God goes, my first time ever hearing him, I don't think he did bad. I don't think he did anything that took away from the track. It's unfortunate that I didn't get a chance to really, like, dig in and like, big up him for the things that he did well, but I definitely feel like the production on this is what was in the forefront of my mind while listening to it and shit like that. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. For Your Love next. Now this is one of those ones, man. This is one of those ones. I have high expectations for this, man. I think I want to see him. I want to see him tap into those other bags, right? He's been all on his boss luxury shit. That's what we know and love. I want to see vulnerable Payper, right? Let us see the man underneath. Love or For Your Love, this should be it. This should be a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The music and samples and ad-libs and shit like that were curated for this so far. Every track has been absolutely fire.
Daddy, you know this hustle go pay. I promise you the world if it's okay. And shawty, your favorite artist on my lay. But I feel sing for you, baby, all night and day. Say get one thing where they stress me. Say get one thing where they follow me. Say get one thing where they toast me. Say get one thing where they follow me. Oh yeah, babe, oh yeah. I'm getting late for your love. I'm getting late for your love, you know. Oh yeah, babe, oh yeah. Oh,
It's your man Corleone. Late for your love, but baby, no need to track me. God made you, cause I need to be happy. And I'm still single, so baby, you lucky. Forget these bees, come chill with the chappy. Come, in bed, she a rebel.
Shout out to SDC.
Dick her down good for referrals. Whoa, who's running the promo? Mr. Corleone and cutest son of a doko. Hey, buy one and get one free. Hook so I can't just get them off me. No tag team, yeah, just me in the back smoking loud. I got from Puffy. You get how the matter won't be.
This is giving me like real heavy 2000 R&B vibes.
Yeah, they around, but one or two they try involve me. Everywhere good, everywhere so. Follow me, baby, trust you never get lost.
I don't know why, but I just know that Mace is in this music video. I don't know why. That's my takeaway from this. My takeaway is Mace is in this music video. He might not even be saying nothing. He might be like an extra in the back, but he's in it.
Oh yeah, babe, oh yeah. I'm getting late for your love. I'm getting late for your love, you know.
I don't know how I feel about the singer. I'm trying to see down here. It says For Your Love, Payper Corleone, and then queries. I'm not sure if that's the artist that's singing or not like that. Again, as far as the vocal track goes, I feel like there could be a little bit more texture to her vocal track, to her voice, a little bit more volume to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound bad by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not sitting here slandering her or anything like that. This is more, again, just as similar on the last one. This sounds like it's more on the production side. Like, she could have one or two more plugins that probably like elevate this track, I feel like. But that's my take on it.
Oh yeah, babe, oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting late for your love. I'm getting late for your love, you know.
Gang, you know the vibes. I'm top 5 dead or alive. Let's go.
What's poppin'?
All day, every day.
Yo, the fades on this album have been fucking fire. Very good transitions on the album throughout. Yeah, what are your scores on this one? What are your scores on this one? I'm very curious what the ladies think about this. This is what that vibe. This one gave me this one was for the ladies type vibes. It was a quality track. It was cool. I give it like a 6.5. I give it like a 6.5. Above average. 5 is average. It's above average. It's not quite in like the favorite tracks type realm. 6.5 feels fair to me. Sunmo Me. Do I need to know what that is? This is one of those things, man. I feel like I should have looked some shit up. Prior to do this. Let me see what this is real quick. Sunmo Me. All it did was correct me. I wonder if this is a translation thing. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh no, this is another song by somebody else. Femi Tomolo. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Alright, let's go. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Tribal house all day, every day.
I got the jazz.
It's your man Corleone. Hey, love, 2 fingers up, I know say you go be. I said my pass, I know say she go agree. Link up, be tell me when you go free. Till we both agree, we keeping it low key, ma.
Alright, look. Take it back. What For Your Love was for the ladies is the feeling that this joint's giving off for the guys. Alright, let's go.
Down and trust me, we will. Come out strong, stand on top of the hill. You see how far we came, the memories that we built. But first I gotta know if what we're feeling is real. Gang.
You sure don't love me?
No, you don't.
I'm cool with that. I'll play my part.
Let's go!
So mommy, if you want peace, don't ruin that.
Is that a person? Is that like a person's name? Someone tell me what that means. It's killing me, and this is like this might be my favorite song on the track on the fucking album so far.
So mommy, don't love yourself. You sure don't love me? I'm cool with that. I'll play my part. So mommy, if you want peace, don't ruin that. So mommy.
Alright, here's the image, dog. Close your eyes. You on vacation. You in Punta Cana. Alright? It's like dusk. Alright? We got the tan lights that are out and stuff like that. We had a nice restaurant and shit. The waiter looks like he's extremely underpaid for how well he's being presented. We got thick ass steaks in front of us and shit. This is setting a whole mood, my guy. Like, this is painting a picture. This is a vibe. This one is tough, dog. This is what I was talking about too, about like this isn't gangster shit. This isn't fly talk only what we expect from him. This is him letting y'all know, like, look, I can do this too. This is not the one I thought was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be the For Your Love or something like that, but nah, this one's hitting.
Yeah, no go on yourself, certain things are no go. She fine die, but see the babe not choco. That's what I heard, but me self I be no, but I don't go. Just send a word to logo. Too raw, giving me blue balls. On the phone for long, forgetting who called. Waterfalls when I'm piping that. I like her, and lucky me found she likes me back.
That was fire, my God. Chill, yo. When you can bar up some lovey-dovey shit, like you're that good. You're as good as you think you are. When you can bar up some lovey-dovey shit, and it's still so smooth.
If I be no, but I don't go. Just send a word to logo. Too raw, giving me blue balls. On the phone for long, forgetting who called.
On the phone for long, forgetting who called. That's fire, my guy.
Waterfalls when I'm piping that. I like her, and lucky me found she likes me
back. Stop. Oh my God, did the transition all perfect into the fucking hook? Let's go.
Don't love me. I'm cool with that. I'll play my part. So mommy, if you want peace.
Who is this? Is this Malogo? I don't know how YouTube does it, because this is not, like, Payper didn't put this stuff up. This is all, like, computer generated and shit from distribution, right? So I can't tell if that's who's on the track or what the order of operations is that they're using for the description. Let me know who's on this hook so we can get his flowers. Because the two of them together on this is beautifully done. This is so beautifully done.
So mommy, don't love yourself. You sure don't love me? I'm cool with that. I'll play my part. So mommy, if you want peace, don't ruin that. So mommy,
instrument that is, but they're going off. Look, man, I'm telling y'all, it puts you in that romantic state. I'm telling you, I'm still getting Pudakana flashbacks, right? You can still see Shorty in the red dress dancing next to you and shit like that. Yo, this is gonna be the sleeper. This is the sleeper of the project. I'm calling it now. If I don't see this one in my comment section, if I don't see this one on Twitter when I was talking about it, about what your favorite songs were or what the best songs were, if this one ain't mentioned, you're crazy. Like, you're a hater. This is on fire.
Don't love yourself, don't love yourself. Focus.
I think it's the second time they've done that too. I like the producer tags at the end during the fade out and shit like that. Like, that just seems very adult. I like that. I like that as a direction, as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing it right in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, DJ Khaled is not the fucking main attraction on this track. Put that shit on the end as it's fading out. Like, that's dope. That's heavy. Alright, one last thing to praise about this, right, is the artistic direction in terms of album placement, right? I truly believe that this song is for men what they tried to do with For Your Love for women. In my opinion, this is my interpretation, right? The For Your Love for me fell a little short. Could be because I got a penis. That's very, very possible that I am not the target audience necessarily for Your Love. And that's driven home further by the next one, Sun Me. I'm going to figure out how to say that right. By this one just being an absolute fucking banger of a track. The sound quality and mixing and everything from beginning to end, absolutely fucking flawless. Transitions into in and out of the hook, absolutely flawless. The vibe, the ambience and shit like that, though, this shit was fired. This is a 10 out of 10. If you give this less than a 10 out of 10, you have to give me a dissertation as to why not. I mean, I guess not. I guess you just weren't fucking with it is cool, or that's valid, it's a thing, but, like, you're wrong. That shit was fire, dog. That was fire. That was really, really good. I could listen to a whole little EP. I could listen to like a 5-track EP of him in that bag. Alright, She Rocks. Let's go. From that one, She Rocks. I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna say this is the curveball of the album. This one might be a genre swap. Maybe She Rocks is literal, right? We get some guitars in here or some shit. Maybe this one's like a punk rock one or something. I don't know. I'm going... my prediction is this one's going to be the curveball of the album. Right in the middle, too. Let's see. No curveball.
Yo, Vanessa got the sauce.
She like the way I vibe. Shorty, she like my style. She wanna day all night. She wanna day all night. She know I got the guap. Your BM on flat with me. No remorse, I beat the P. My niggas been starting out
She wanna rock with the gang. She fuck with niggas that's famous. Since I got in range.
What just happened there? Hold up. Because this sound like it's about to be a banger. Why does it sound like somebody's little brother grabbed the mic and was like, yo, let me just do the intro? What is going on here? I don't know if I like this intro, dog. Oh, why you sound like that? Why? Like, yo, this is if you guys ever go to my inbox, I'm gonna make a video one day where I record myself going through my inbox. I have currently over 1,000 DMs on like IG that I've never even had a chance to go into yet, because most of it's just spam shit, right? I want to make a video where like live somehow of me going through my IG so you guys can see the freestyles and shit like that people send me. Most of the stuff that people send me sound exactly like this guy talking at the beginning, but that's the whole that's what it reminded me of. I'm like, yo, what is happening right now? He's like, yo, you gonna like this one. I know it. I know you gonna like this one. Am I? I usually don't.
Yo, Vanessa got the sauce.
She like the way I vibe.
See? When he came in with that, I was like, oh, this is about to be fire. Then what is this?
Shorty, she like my style. She wanna day all night. She wanna day all night. She know I got the guap. Your BM on flat with me. No remorse, I beat the P. My niggas been starting out
She wanna rock with the gang. She fuck with niggas that's famous. Since I got in range. Fuck around and I bang her. Mommy call me Corleone. She already know what my name is. Took my phone and punched the number. Usually she don't give it to strangers. She wanna rock with the gang. She fuck with niggas that's famous. Since I got in range. Fuck around and I bang her. Mommy call...
This is a fucking fucking banger, dog.
Payper Corleone, she already know what my name is. Took my phone and punched the number. Usually she don't give it to strangers.
She like the way I vibe. Shorty, she like my style. She want a day all night. She want a day all night. She be thinking I'm Ben 10. Ride or die with a gang. She a thought for the whole gang. Niggas telling so I switched lanes.
Bodies drop here to big bang. Only here for them 3 things. Money, power, respect like Scarface. Big things, we don't switch lanes, gang. Nah.
This might go down in history as the worst feature ever on an actual album that I've ever heard in my life. This song sounds incredible. This song sounds incredible. Why? What the fuck is happening right now? I thought it was like a gimmick in the beginning, and then like the real shit came in after that. I feel like I'm being punked right now.
Gang signs with the 40 up. What? You start swaying when the money bust. Stop messing with a warrior. Get horny, call shorty up. Came through, got on the knees. She speak like a Lodia. Whoa. Woo. Top 5, look shorty up.
Shout out to Eva.
Yeah, and then she wonder why I'm calling her.
Look. This can't be real. This can't be real.
She wanna rock with the gang. She fuck with niggas that's famous. Since I got in range, fuck around and I bang her. Mommy call me Corleone. She already know what my name is. Took my phone and punched the number. Usually she don't give it to strangers. She wanna rock with the gang. She fuck with niggas that's famous. Since I got in range, fuck around and I bang her. Mommy call me Corleone. She already know what my name is. Took my phone and punched the number. Usually she don't give it to strangers. But usually she don't give it to strangers.
This is an epic fade too. I'm physically angry right now. Didn't really get a fade on that one. It's fine. Let's talk for a second. I don't know what just happened. I don't know who that was on that track, but since I started doing this channel, I've become more attentive with the language that I use. Why? Because I started having relationships with artists and shit like that, and I started I started getting the comments and seeing how like the average commenter treats artists like they're not human and shit like that, and just super toxic and just vile. And like, I want to be able to talk shit. I want this to be a place of violence, but I want it to be warranted, right? Like, I want it to be a place of like, there's a reason. It's not hate. Like, I don't hate on shit. Here's the difference, right? If you don't like something, then you don't like something, right? If something is bad and you don't like it, and you say, I don't like this, that is you disliking something. Hate is when something is good. If this song was amazing, right? And I know it's amazing, but I say I don't like it because fuck them. That's what hating is, alright? With that being said, this guy was trash. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. How did this approve? Like, I'm not even just mad at him. Like, you can't be mad at a dude who hasn't developed yet, right? His flow, garbage. He basically talked over. He didn't even have any flow. He sounded like somebody else wrote it. He just fucking read some lines out. His voice, equally garbage. How are you gonna have a super polished Payper Corleone on a track delivering a new style with the auto-tune, with the plugins and shit like that? Shit sound fire, dog. That shit was amazing. And then you're still gonna put this out with homeboy just mumbling through this shit. He had to get paid for this. This is like, alright, now we're gonna play a game called How the Fuck Did This Feature Happen? Number one, that's a family member. Could be. In which case, it is what it is. You don't put it on the album, you put it on a mixtape. Terrible decision. And number two, this guy could be a financial backer in some way, shape, or form. This is the only thing that makes sense to me, right? This guy saved up his money. He's like, hey, yo, give me a fucking break. You give me one chance. You give me one shot, and I'm going to knock it out the park, right? Here's the money. Here's the thing. Let's do the thing. Payper's like, all right, cool. He might be in a position where he's like, this is some easy bread. I had an extra slot on the song anyway. I was killing it. I'm going to send it out, get my money, not think about it ever again. That's the only thing that sounds likely, right? 3, Payper may have actually had a stroke while he was listening to this when he okayed it. Those are the only things that make sense to me. This shit was so good and so bad at the same time. This, like, when a bitch got some really good pussy but it smell funky, Like, how is it so good, but so fucking bad at this? I'm never listening to this again. I promise you I'll never listen to this again. But Payper's part was so good on this that, like, I need a petition. We need the petition to just get a different feature on this. Anyone. I don't give a fuck who it is. You put your fucking cousin on. Someone else needs to get on this who has some semblance of what cadence is. And then this song will probably be rated very, very high. What the fuck? I'm mind-boggled by this. If anyone has this as their favorite song, I'm blocking them. Sorry, Payper. I'm sure this dude is, like, really sweet kid. Like, I'm sure he's fucking a cool dude, but, like, man, how the fuck do you send that over with confidence, with your fucking chest out? Like, alright, let me put this too, before I, like, this, something bad always happens when I do these rants, right? Oh, you didn't know, he has fucking type 2 I don't fucking know. If this is a situation where I shouldn't be flaming this person because of whatever socio-political reason I shouldn't be flaming this person, that's fine. Here's my apology ahead of time to whatever community is upset about it. Whatever. But it doesn't change the fact that if we're scoring it based on how this channel is across the board, that was the worst feature performance I've ever heard. Alright, moving on. She Rocks. Out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Because you let him get a second verse. I'll be honest, yo, if he never came back on a second time, I'd have chalked that up as like a fucking 52 fake out or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you think it's gonna sound like this? Nah, here comes the real shit. That's what I thought was happening. I was in. I was like, oh, alright, let's go. When they brought him back, they was like, oh no, you was actually feeling this. What? Alright. Payper, if you need an A&R, I got you, my guy. I will gladly thumbs up and thumbs down shit. I'm about to start selling my services online. How y'all proving this shit is wild. You know what it could be too? Maybe Payper's not as gangster as we think. Maybe Payper's just a really good dude. Maybe he's just a swell human being. And he was like, man, I don't have it in me to tell this cat that he's just that bad and ruin the song. Like, that could also be. That's where I come in. That's where you're just like, you know what? How am I feeling it? I'm going to let Steve reach out to you. He's going to go over some things. And then we get somebody else on the album. And then I call him up. I have a conversation with him. I sit him down. We listen to it together. Maybe not. I probably don't want to listen back to it at that point. But we can have a conversation about it. Let's move on. I'm taking way too much time on this. Ash Lux. Let's go. I have no idea what to think about this. I'm sorry. I swear to God. Never mind. Let's go.
Done. Let's go. The fly gangster. Top 5 dead or alive. Walk with me. Play the role when I walk in. Love. When the trap is shut, it's goodbye to the opportunities that you passed up on me, that's what. I lost everything I had plus my backup. I had my knees to the ground, now I'm back up. So if you're looking for God's favorite, that's us. You recognize me the minute I take the mask off. The hood ballers wanna tax us.
Know what I love about that line? That line's so good because it plays during any decade. Like, we get it because we're pandemic people, right? But, like, once this shit is over and masking up, you're still gonna be having motherfuckers masked up and shit. Like, I just think, I appreciate the geniusness of that line, that it can not only be a pandemic bar, but also a gangster bar. The duality of man is a beautiful thing to witness.
And turn them down cause I was one of them before the ash looks. Niggas richer but wishing they living my life. It be led but I'm chopping that out of town life. Half a pound of mochizo to get my mind right. Fly talk baby, look exactly how I sound like. Whoa, because the streets wasn't accepted at home.
Suck that shit, dude. This is a risky beat. I think this is the first bad beat selection that he's made, and he's proven us wrong. He's still kind of killing it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, as I was like, oh, this could be hot. This could be risky. I don't know how I'm feeling it. I like it. It's alright.
I guess it's God's will to go on this journey alone. The same dude, whether private or public, left me in the gutter, came back in something exotic. I got it.
Talk that talk, homie.
This is like Green Lantern mixtape vibes circa 2008. Tell me I'm not spot on!
The flow has never been average, my shit with dope as lace. I got them choking on acid, that's how I hope it tastes. Now everybody's got opinions like an open case. That one thing life taught me is nigga know your place. My influencer bitch asked me if I was done with music. Told her I just scrolled through your whole page and I was not influenced. I'm petty and more, love me a little more. Get on your knees and get.
Who is this? Let's go! Hold on!
The flow has never been average, my shit with dope as lace. I got them choking on acid, that's how I hope it tastes. Now everybody's got opinions like an open case. That one thing life taught me is nigga know your place. My influencer bitch asked me if I was done with music. Told her I just scrolled through your whole page and I was not influenced. I'm petty and more, love me a little more. Get on your knees and get Christian and fuck me in these Dior's. It's gang business, city yellow host. And black beret got him looking in amusement like I'm telling jokes.
Look, this is fire. How you gonna have like an actual 5-star type feature after a terrible one? This makes me more mad about the other one. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't moved on. This is why I don't like album reviews. This is why I like doing individual song reviews, because you have the residuals from the previous one to either carry or destroy the next. I will say this though. I want to give a shout out real quick. There's a bull on Twitter who was really working and pushing for Payper Corleone's joint, right? Check it out. His @ is this.147. I'm gonna show y'all. I follow him too, so you guys can check my shit. I'm gonna show you too. Look. Oh fuck. I should have plugged in. Look. See this guy? If it looked like this. Look, shout out to this dude. It's this.147. He was blowing me up about being an influencer, and you know what I'm saying? Like looking for pointers on how to help promote the album and all this other shit. Like, this is dope as fuck, dude. Like, I love that type of shit. But yeah, I don't know, the IG influencer went through your IG and I was not influenced bar, had me fucking thinking about that shit. And I was like, yo, I gotta give him a shout out. Because, like, even when I dropped the ball, like, I wasn't here on the release date and shit like that to do the reaction. Even when I dropped the ball, it's good to know that the GSGang is out there just pushing work, dog. Just doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to y'all. I think I'd give him a shout out. He's not the only one by any stretch of the imagination on multiple platforms that have, like, told me to go and hop on this right away. Just the one that sparked my brain right now because of that influencer line. But I digress. Let's get back into this. This feature is fire.
It's gang business, city yellow host. And black beret got him looking in amusement like I'm telling jokes. He hella close, get him moved by the blicky. Gorillas in my unit, shit, I move like I'm 50. Fat rap, I mix real with some hot rage. Quran scriptures, the same chills that Pac gave. I cashed in every loss and bounced back. Still the best kept secret to ever do it. I'm God's oh yeah.
I think that's Ghetto P is what this is saying in the comments or in the description. Let me know if that's wrong. Fire, my guy. Absolutely fire. Ironically, I said in my head, I should have said it out loud, that this felt like a G-Unit beat in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. The Moving with Gorillas bar was appreciated just because of the internal dialogue.
The whole gang outside. Top dog, minivan, hot boy, say it again. And these small wings are results from the baby steps. Got lost, 80 back rap song, made the best. You tryna debate it, my homie, just say your breath. Respect women, so I'll never treat my lady less. I was coach and captain when you play the bench. Yeah, we wanna live in luxury. We'll never put a compromise on quality. It's gang business and you know ours. Couple thugs in long sleeves, the symbol remains the rose flower. The top spot is hot and lonely. Now for me, I came with the Corleones and the Trapattonies.
Quality on the audio track on this verse is less than previously. I don't know why. It's a little harder to hear you on this.
God forbid, we ain't good for nothing. Just a group of youngins. Smarten up, read a book or something. I'm a product of the pain, it's the dawn, and what's understood and gotta be explained.
Let's be the good faith, come on. Aggressive fade. It was like 5 seconds, not bad. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Here's my only critiques. Number one, verses, fire, right? Both of them absolutely lit that shit up. That was fun to listen to. The assignment was understood. My God, what a good feature after what a terrible feature. I'm gonna stop. Look, let me give my guy his flowers. I say it all the time. You don't have to bring one artist down to bring another one up. I'm human. I'm working on practicing what I preach. Ghetto P, my guy. That was a fire verse. If I'm making an album and I send out this kind of beat to you and you send me back that kind of verse, I'm giving you a tip. Whatever I paid for, you get a little extra stank on it. Like, that was fire. That was really dope. The production on it, 70%. The production on the whole thing, like 70% maybe. And the biggest critique for me is that this is not an album song. This is a weird track to put on your album. This is a mixtape track. This is 1,000% a mixtape track. From the beat selection to no hook to the bar style, this is not an album song. With that being said, I'm here for it. I give it an 8.5. It's an 8.5 for me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Solid verses, artistic direction, so on and so forth. Hit or miss, depending on your opinion of what should be on the album or not. I give it an 8.5. Mob Wife. This could be another one. This could be one. This could go either way. This could be one of the ones I'm talking about where we get to see a little another side of Payper, or this could be another one for the ladies. All right. So this could go either way. Buckle up. Let's go. Mob Wife.
Dom. It's your man Corleone. As at the time you be hearing this, I'll most likely be somewhere with the commission, sipping on the finest wine, surrounded by the prettiest women, you know.
Mob shit, let's go.
She'll like love the boy, I'm giving her joy. Calm me down, I'm feeling annoyed. Feel at home, I tell her enjoy. That's a 2.5 summer, she's bringing her toy. She got the go ahead from Dada. Do your thing, love, I ain't worried about nada. I had they asking, who am I? Rumors fly, or Patron in a suit and tie. Broke shoes, but I might.
Yo, bring this shit back. Yo, alright, let's go. Hold up. One more time.
Dom.
Nah, he different, dog.
It's your man Corleone.
I gotta make sure, before I go on my rant, I gotta make sure I heard what I heard. I fuck with Payper so much, dog.
As at the time you be hearing this, I'll most likely be somewhere with the commission, sipping on the finest wine, surrounded by the prettiest women, you know.
Like shit.
She'll like love the boy, I'm giving her joy. Calm me down, I'm feeling annoyed.
So, first of all, that line, I love it. It's so subtle, but it's the realest shit. If you're that type of person, right, everyone's not gonna get this, right? But if you are of a certain temperament, right, there is nothing more just centering than having a good woman behind you, right? Just having someone that understands you, just someone that actually fucking knows you and shit like that, right? I'm not talking about like hole number 47 this week. I'm talking about the one the one that's been there the whole time. You go back to John. You know what I'm saying? Like, recycle, people. I don't know. That line's ill to me because I do that. I find solidarity myself. I get calmed down by women a lot easier than trying to do it myself or so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying?
I enjoy.
All right, let's bring it back.
Joy. Calm me. She'll like love the boy, I'm giving her joy. Calm me down, I'm feeling annoyed. Feel at home, I tell her enjoy. That's a 2.5 summer, she's bringing her toy.
Hold up, dog, cause this is why I fuck with him.
Feel at home, I tell her enjoy. That's a 2.5 summer, she's bringing her toy.
Alright, she said that's a 2.5 something. She bringing her toy. Payper is the real. This is why I fuck. I want to make sure I understood that shit. If you are not implementing sex toys into your sex life, then you are still on level 1, my guy. Like this, he's giving y'all some free fucking game on this shit, right? Let me lay this cigar. Let me have a little 3 shots of JD or something like that. Where you sit there and get your shit. Come on, dog. I fuck with this dude.
She got the go ahead from.
Bring it back one more time. Fuck y'all, it's my channel. He said that's a 2.5 something. She bringing a toy. Let's go.
Feel like love the boy, I'm giving her joy. Calm me down, I'm feeling annoyed. Feel at home, I tell her enjoy. That's a 2.5 summer, she's bringing her toy.
Wait, that might not be what he said now. That's 2.5 something. Should bring the whatever. That's how I interpreted it. If that's not it, I like that freak shit. My chick, I got it downstairs. I got a kink book, right? This is a sticker book where I have a whole bunch of different types of stickers, and it's called her Good Girl book. And every time she's a good girl in one of these categories, she gets a little sticker. She gets 10 stickers, she gets herself a little treat. I like that type of shit, right? I like the kink life. I like the freak shit. That might be TMI, but I'm just giving y'all some free game. Get your Good Girl book started on. Let's go.
She got the go ahead from Dada. Do your thing, love, I ain't worried about nada. I had they asking, who am I? Rumors fly, up Patron in a suit and tie. Broke shoes, but I might step out in loafers. She my bitch, and so I bought her a choker. You're the bomb, girl, you a walking explosive. Mama tatosa, didn't know I'm Cosa Nostra. We set trends, we don't follow the crowd, baby. Looking for me, just follow the loud. And
this is another one that's gonna get slept on, dog. I'm gonna stop pausing it. I'm sorry.
Keep beside me a hottie. The tag on the silk shirt from Italy, Gianni Versace. I'm cocky. With the children of the poor, turn students of the damn gang. Rose petals on the floor, shining like the sparkles from the champagne. Make sure your glass is filled. If you bring a bitch, make sure her ass is real. I got you, girl, yeah, it's alright. Well, let me make you a mob wife. Listen up,
Dog. This shit is fire. This is refreshing, dog. It's refreshing. It's thematic. It's a concept track. It's a concept track. He's got a combination of like barred up shit plus the luxury shit plus the scumbag R&B. Dog, this is my life. I love this shit. Let's go. He said, "Come over here, shit. I will make you a my wife."
Oh yeah, love is good, but money is better. Chase the bag. When you have it, get the right coin. Don't just work hard, be sure to do the right thing. I wrote the art and I roll with sharks. Bring the light, but I know the dark. Rich that carry iron like Tony Stark. Rolling spark, my side chick like Jordan Sparks. You see a dawn, there's a BG on the lookout.
Let's go!
Pretty women for the cookout. Before I leave this earth, I'll most likely put a book out. Easy money, I put my heart on everything I put. I fuck is you out.
A good father brings peace and prosperity to his family. And I am determined to live by that rule.
With the children of the poor, turn students of the damn gang. Rose petals on the floor, shining like the sparkles from the champagne.
Bro, his melody is so soothing. My God. This is fire, dog. Listen to his tonality throughout the song, too. He does this on a couple of them that I wanted to point out. But I feel like I point this out a lot with him. He understands the tone of music really, really well. If he'd have came on here on the like regular type shit, like it wouldn't move. It wouldn't feel the same. You know what I mean? Like, man, you gotta give credit where credit's due. My guy's got an ear for fucking music. With the exception of improving that shit on She-Rock. That shit was so... Never mind. Let's go. This shit is fire.
Make sure your glass is filled. If you bring a bitch, make sure her ass is real. I got you, girl, yeah, it's alright. Well, let me...
Every bitch with a BBL gonna be tearing this shit up in the fucking comments.
Make you a mob wife.
And when it comes to the money caps, you literally come through for me all the fucking time. I'm not joking.
Too many voice clips. Come on. This is the second or third?
You're like the best ex-boyfriend anybody could ever ask for. You're even like the best boyfriend anybody could ever ask for, because you don't stress, you don't get time. If you day, if you no day, you're plain, you're like an open book, you're left and you're right.
So this should have been a skit. The song should have ended right before this clip. This should have been cut off as a separate track and then had this as like a skit on the album. This is unfortunately taking it out of my playlist catalog, right? Because this is an amazing song. I will be bringing this back, but I'm gonna stop. Like, I can't be like catching a vibe and then just chicks reading a book to me at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, people do this all the time, and I know a lot of people like these type of breaks on albums. For me, I just don't see what is the benefit, right, of this not being its own track. What is the benefit of not cutting this off at the 3 whatever mark, right? Have yourself a regular, good, incredible song, and just keep this as a separate thing. If people want to listen to it, they'll listen to it either on the album, but still, like, as far as, like, Spotify or Amazon Music or whatever, like, wherever you listen to your playlist and shit like that, you don't have to listen to the skit every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, it's a pet peeve of mine. Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is.
Bad. So, you're the best boyfriend anybody could ever ask for. When it comes to the money part, they come through. Money no deal, yes, but you did.
And, like, her vocal track isn't even really up enough.
Always come through. I don't know how you do it though, but it makes sense. So let's imagine you come turn to mafia. Hey God. Money come through everywhere. See, Payper, your trips go past the guy own, because normally you're an amazing person. Then now top it all with plenty money. Oh God, Payper, I know with this one me and you did so. I believe me, oh.
This literally added nothing positive to this track. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Yes, I want your scores. But you gotta add a comment to this one too. I'm gonna score this as it is, because that's what we do on the channel. I will say, if this was cut before that whole long ass minute and 48 second fucking diatribe at the end, this is a 10 out of 10, no questions asked. This might be an 11 out of 10. This song is fucking incredible. I hate this shit. This it's not, and it wasn't bad. Like, I get, like, cut the beat down, raise the volume on the vocals up, and keep this as a skit. Amazing is what it is. As of right now, I don't know, man. I can't go less than an 8.5 because it's still better than the Ashlux John. Like, as far as, like, a quality production goes. Look, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. I want to give it a fucking 1 because I'm angry. But, like, the song is an 11. The song is the song is perfect. The song is amazing. The artistic direction, I'm just taking a point off for that. And I'm gonna go a 9 out of 10. But there's, like, an asterisk next to it. I'm gonna put an asterisk because, like, is a 10 out of 10, dog. But I'm so mad about that. All right, moving on. NMJV. See, this is why I like when I do my research ahead of time. I could come up with a lot of funny shit right now that this means. But right now, this is just New Mexico's junior varsity. I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with what's being talked about, but I also don't know sports. So I have no idea if New Mexico has a junior varsity team worth mentioning. But if they do, shout out to them.
AY Mix Beat Production. Sinna made a bang.
Dawn, it's your man Corleone, the fly gangster. You know me. Trouble done with 2 Parks, Thug Life, Shoe Rock, all nights. Who's bad? It's not Mike. You look good, do you play by the rules? I did ask, cause I'm smart and I ain't they cause fight. In my home mode and she already knows. If I mind no day, then me she stop bike. Ghost mode, how I'm living. I did block board just to find my rhythm. Who you know fine like Diddy, move like Pusha and still get bros like Drizzy.
We got 2 Diddy references on this album. I haven't heard nobody reference P. Diddy in a decade. No money, just vibes? Is that what they're saying?
I pay my dues, so I'm good. Any block, got girls kissing girls, tuned in, let me watch. Carry heavy box, she waiting to let it rock. She addicted to the D, she treat it like Ready Rock. Whatever niggas say, trust me, it's heavy cop with the ones outside, 6 deep, getting guap. Stop, hold up, if I up drop, we just pop and pull up. No middleman, I did chats with the owner. Damn, I'll be damned if you leave me with a boner. Lockdown P, baby, do me like Corona.
why does he have to do it? Look, I was about to compliment this a lot. There's no good way to just slip boner into a song that you're trying to be serious on. There's just not. You're not cool enough for that. And Payper Corleone might be the coolest human being that I get to have casual conversations with online. But you just can't just like, you're not gonna leave me with a boner. Like, I can't imagine this being, like, this is what I want you to picture. Payper's at a concert, right? Madison Square Garden. Packed everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shitting on Burner's numbers. Makes eye contact, shorty in the front row. She paid $1,200 to get there, right? He'd give her the LL Cool J lip lick. You're not about to leave me with a boner. Get the fuck out of here, my guy. What I was gonna say prior to that is the way he is delivering a more commercially club type track. Like this for me is like the pinnacle of club type music, because I can still fuck with this. I'm not expected to shake my hips. I'm not expected to have rhythm and shit like that. You know what I mean? I can just kind of like catch a fucking bar or two, scrunch my face up. You know what I'm saying? Get my Wally and like chill. I don't even know if they do that shit no more. I'm so washed. But yeah, stop using boner in your fucking. Don't use any of that weird. Stop using weird shit. Not just him, just anyone. There's not a MC on earth that I want to hear. DZK used the word boner in a song like 47 times one time, now that I think about it, and it was the only appropriate use that I ever had of it. It was on Gravity Wise Words Knuckle Babies. Look that up. Look up Gravity Wise Words Knuckle Babies. It's an album, but it's the actual name of the song. And on the Knuckle Babies anthem, that song that's like self-made, DZK has a feature where he's doing an imitation of DMX and Exhibit talking about boners. I don't know why that I know that offhand. That's a really weird thing to be able to pull from like 2004 that came out. But I don't know if you should check that. Check it out if you want something to laugh at.
Top down, boss sleeve, and everything happens for a reason. Baby, it's stone season.
What the fuck was that? Nah, the boner / fucking vulture screech afterwards combination, my guy, this is costing you some points. Let's bring this whole. I want to experience this again. What the fuck is making this noise?
Damned if you leave me with a boner. Lockdown P, baby, do me like Corona. Top down, boss sleeve, and everything happens for a reason. Baby, it's stone season.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm mad that I don't know what the M word that he's saying is. I can't imagine that Payper's gonna promote something that says no money, just vibes. Unless he's like, yo, I ain't paying for this shit. Just come chill. I don't fucking know. What was that scream, dude? The artistic direction on some of these tracks are questionable, my guy. I don't know what the fuck she's saying, but it's kind of catchy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part about this is he heard this beat before he wrote anything, right? He was like, that's some club shit right there. Let's go. He also hasn't said anything in like 40 seconds. My guy dropped a 50-second verse on a 3-minute song of this chick doing fucking chants over vulture screeches. This one's not for me. What were y'all scores for this one? This is like a solid 4. This is like a 4 out of 10. This is below average. But I keep cooked a little bit still. I don't know why I'm playing. I'm never gonna listen to this. This shit is weird. Even if you were gonna keep the screech in, even if you were going for the club vibes, and even if he didn't say boner, why is there like 2 minutes of dead air? Like, why is there so much? Like, you know what? This is my own fault. I gave that whole speech earlier about how, oh man, I really like when artists give their shit a chance to breathe. You know what I'm saying? We got enough oxygen, my guy. We breathe. We're well breathed. Let's go. Close it out. We got another acronym. ILW2TW. ILW2W. I love women to women. I love women to women too. So I'm right there with you. Let's go. We ending with a Pornhub category. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Look, if I pass out, I want you guys to know I got a shorty downstairs dyeing her hair, right? And this whole house smells like fucking bleach right now. I am getting physically dizzy. So if I look spaced out in like the last 10 minutes or distracted or something like that, it's because I'm literally trying not to fucking collapse from the scent of bleach just engulfing this house. I'm hoping she's fucking alive downstairs because this is worrying me with this smell. Alright, let's go.
You know what we're doing? Or do you need me to remind you? But you know I'm moving. It's your man Corleone. Yeah. The commission.
I like the slow, like this is the outro, right? So I like the slow down tone, right? It's got kind of like a Batman Returns, Seal Kiss from a Rose type music going on right now. It's good closeout music.
And don't trust, but you know how I move. I throw it up and she fell in love with the wolf. Yeah. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true. Yeah. I like my woman in twos. Yeah. So fine.
I might have been right. Hold up. I might have been right about the acronym. Also, a little less plug-in on your vocal track, my guy.
She look like food. Boy, you know how I move. I throw it up and she fell in love with the wolf. Yeah. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true. Yeah. I like my woman in twos. So fine.
I was a bit early on the first.
Look like food. If beside Jamie for club, I for don't rock on. Find ourselves in the kitchen. I for don't trip on. Right there on the counter. Or for one corner. Here talking to myself like I don't need fall stop on. Get big but you know go free. Trust dumb but you know go agree. Last nigga that left the team's now doing bad on his solo P. Mind wildin', I just hear the beat and then start snapping like the photo free. Made the plays that's got dirt, pop 5 before and then Polo G. I'm what they call Papa, Christian Dior rocker. Far from average, shorty a jaw dropper. I don't need new friends, but I want.
Also, I don't know if this is legit or not, or I don't know if this is purposeful, but I've noticed the names of other songs in the tracks on the album each time. Like when he hit like She Rocks and shit like that on the Ash Lux joint. Now he's talking about the Dior and Gucci and stuff like that. I don't know if that's purposeful, but I've picked up on it every time, and it's kind of like creating like an album scheme in my head.
More partners. I approach the missus like how we used to keep the fifth like how we do. You know how I move. I throw it up and she fell in love with the wolf. Yeah. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true. Yeah. I like my woman in twos. Yeah. So fine she look like food. Boy, you know how I move. I throw it up and she fell in love with the wolf. Yeah. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true. Yeah. I like my woman in twos. So fine, she look like food.
You heard the rumors, nigga. They said I was moving with her. Might be in a Uber, say hallelujah. We never losing, nigga. Can't let the family feast. Can't let the family dinner. Ay, she tryna show me receipts. She went on her knees. I tried to run in her. And she fell in love with the room and low.
He sounds way more comfortable than Payper does with the plugins on his vocals, right? Payper on She Rocks with the plugins was fire, my guy. The production, the amounts of tuning right to the vocal track was perfect. On this one, Payper seems a little overdone on the hook, but this cat, this might be Psycho YP. Again, I don't know how to read this down there. If it is, I've been saying we were going to get to him for a minute. This is my first time listening to him. With the auto-tune, that's how everyone talks about it, right? The auto-tune type effects with like the sing-song melodies and shit like that. He's cooking right now. Like, he sounds really good. Like, he sounds as comfortable in this zone, in this bag, as Payper did on Fly Talk Only. You feel me? Like, you can tell this is more his bag than Payper's.
Come at the family dinner. Ay, she tryna show me receipts. She went on her knees. I tried to run in her. And she fell in love with the room and low with the crew. Weekend off, she off a balloon. Deep inside of the house of the goons. Deep down, she just won't drown in the truth. Hit it, she found it. Semi-automatic go. Ain't shorty know she ain't know the sound. Told her that bring all the shorties up. White
But you know I move. I do it.
That was a really weird edit right there. What was that cut right there?
They know she ain't know the sound. Told her that bring all the shorties up. White
But you know I move.
That sounded like he said something he shouldn't have. They had to go in there and take that out. That wasn't natural.
I throw it up and she fell in love with the woo. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true.
I don't know if I like that. You can't have little shit like that on your outro track, my guy.
Yeah, I like my woman in twos. So fine, she look like food. Boy, you know how I move. I throw it up and she fell in love with the woo. Big drip with no pull. All of the rumors are true. Yeah, I like my woman in twos. So fine, she look like food.
Really good close. I like the transition out, especially for the end of the album. You don't necessarily need the big fade. Alright, let's talk about it. What are your thoughts on this one? Down in the comments below. I'm going to start this off. First time I ever heard Psycho YP, he definitely ate Payper on this track. There's no really debating that. I think there's a couple weird things about this. Number one, I have to believe that Payper understands the same shit that I do, right? And with that being said, you don't put somebody eating you on your own track as your outro to your album. I think that's a terrible artistic direction. I like the verse. I'm not saying nothing about the verse or nothing about the record. The record is dope. I just wouldn't personally have put this as my outro. You know what I'm saying? Especially like you're in somebody else's element. You started off with Fly Talk only. That should have been the same type of vibe to conclude it, right? Maybe not the same topics, not the luxury rap, stuff like that. Definitely could have concluded it on a more personal level. Whatever decision that he decided to do. I just wouldn't have closed it out with a feature, number one. I think that's weird. And I wouldn't have closed it out with a feature out of my element in somebody else's zone. I've never listened to Psycho YP before, and I can tell listening to this that this is more his zone than it is Payper. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird for the outro. I give it like a 7. I give it like a 7. Put your scores down in the comments. What's the total? We're done already. All right. So out of a total 100 points, why is it 100? It should be 90, right? There's only 9 tracks. I think I just put 100 instinctively. Out of 90, right? We got, nah, you're not doing no math. All right, let's go. We got 10 plus 5 plus 6.5 plus 10 plus 2.5, Jesus Christ, plus 8.5 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7. 62.5 out of a total possible 90. What is your scores? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Did you enjoy the album? There's definitely some takeaways, dog. There's definitely some playlists to get added to type tracks on this shit. Huge shout out to Payper Corleone, GSGang, who was requesting this, continues to support underground artists and shit like that. Like, yo, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.